That's good. Yeah.
Do you have something recording you?
Yeah. Okay, so my name is Nicholas, and I'm gonna be talking to you guys about how to join the 1,000-pound club. Can I put this?
It's at the upper right-hand corner.
Thank you. Okay. So what is the 1,000-pound club? It's basically when the sum of your deadlift, bench press, and squat equals 1,000 or more pounds. It's not really an official club, like there's no official organization. It's kind of like a goal or an achievement. There aren't many girls in here right now, but it is harder for women to reach this, but not impossible. Lots of women have done it, but it will take longer and more effort. And obviously bigger people will reach it easier. So now I'm gonna get into the lifts. So first is bench press. Everyone knows how to do bench press pretty much. It's the easiest to do of the three, hardest to get injured on. For most people, it's your weakest lift. You're gonna need a spotter when you're doing a max lift or really heavy weight. And the way to get stronger on bench is to do low reps. I like 5x5, so 5 sets of 5 reps, but you can just do whatever's best for you. And I'm not gonna go over forms, but I will mention something I noticed. If you're having problems with bench press, like if you're not feeling sore in your chest, you should try and widen your grip. That'll help. And next, squat and deadlift. So squat and deadlift are gonna be what gets you most of the way to 1,000 pounds. And in my experience, one person is usually really strong in one and kind of weaker in the other. For me, I'm strong in deadlift, weak in squat. Some people use spotters in squat, some don't. You can fall onto the safety rails. You don't need a spotter for deadlift. For squat, I do similar reps to bench. And on deadlift, I go for heavy singles, doubles, and triples. So just put on like 90% of your max and do a double or a triple. And then here's the form for them. For squat, you wanna make sure your legs go parallel to the ground. Deadlift, keep your back straight. That's the most important thing. So time. You wanna work out at least 3 times a week, but I would recommend 5 to 7 and doing each lift twice a week. That's the best way to get a lot stronger. And you wanna add at least 2.5 pounds to your lift a week. You could probably get more if you eat a lot. Depending on how much you start at, you can reach it in under a year if you're already big, or it could be up to 4 years if you start really small. So nutrition. This is really important. To get the strength to reach 1,000 pounds, you probably need to gain weight, which means you have to eat more. So if you go online and look up a calorie calculator, you can figure out your base metabolic rate. Basically, you need your age, your height, your weight, gender, activity level, and it'll give you a number of calories. That's your base metabolic rate. That's how many calories your body burns a day naturally. And if you add 500, you'll gain roughly 1 pound a week. 500 less daily, you'll lose a pound. That's weight loss basically. Probably want to aim for about 0.6 grams of protein per pound. Some people think you need about 1 gram per pound, but I found that 0.6 works for me. And there's also the dirty bulk. That's just where you eat everything you can and you get strong really fast, but you also get fat. So water. It's really important to stay hydrated, just in general, but especially if you're working out. The best way to tell if you're hydrated is your pee. If it's clear or almost clear, you're hydrated. If it's like orange or dark orange, you're dehydrated. Sleep is really necessary for recovering your muscles. I actually learned doing this that there's a gland in your brain, the pituitary gland, and it controls all your hormones. And when you sleep, it releases one to your muscles during REM sleep, so rapid eye movement. Supplements. You don't need supplements to reach the 1,000 pound club, but there are a lot. I use creatine, which is probably the most common one. People also use pre-workout and caffeine before. your workout. So in summary, lift heavy and a lot, eat, sleep, and drink a lot of water. And I think the most important thing is being disciplined and committed. You have to show up every week. And that's my favorite quote from Monty Coleman. Everybody wants to be a bodybuilder, but nobody wants to lift heavy ass weights. And if you do these things, you can get to the 1,000-pound club in a year or two, if you're disciplined and committed. And that's it. That's my citations.